Well, good Wednesday afternoon. This is Rich, and the market's finished firm. We did see some buy stops triggered today in corn, and that did close the corn market near the highs. In fact, we traded through one of my resistance points, which was the 3/8 retracement in the March corn contract, close to 314. Ended up closing March corn up 9.5 on the day at 616.5, and so that was one of my sales targets. The next one was around the 6.25 area, which is another 9 cents higher. That's just below the 50% retracement from the November high down to the D's low. One thing of note, we do have the RSI now up to about 63 to 64 this afternoon, so probably an indication that this market is maybe going to make a short-term top. And I know Dan Huber has mentioned in some of his technical comments of still seeing a low here before the end of the year, and so I think that would maybe set up fairly well if we were to get another push just a few cents higher. That it'd be a good opportunity to get some grain sold here if a person needs to get something sold before the end of the year, whether it be pricing a basis contract or selling grain out of storage. So good opportunity here, I think, before the end of the year. I still think we've got better chances on into next year, possibly with the January crop report out, or the S&D report there, the stocks report that'll come with that. Maybe we'll get some a bit of a bullish surprise or bullish support from that. But nonetheless, good opportunity here with the market trading higher. Next December, corn closed up 7.25 at 570 3/4, so those are getting to be fairly attractive numbers as well. Again, January soybeans closed up 9.25 at 1153 3/4. November beans up 9 cents, 1175.5. Still like the $12 area there on November beans. March cotton up 0.04 at 86.84. December cotton up 0.04 at 85.81. January rice up 16 points at 14.15. The wheat followed the corn. March Chicago wheat up 9.25 at 6.17. July Chicago up 8.5 at 6.52 1/4. March Kansas City up 3 cents at 6.71. July Kansas City up 2 3/4 at 6.86.5. March Minneapolis up 2.5 at 8.41 3/4, and December Minneapolis down 4 cents at 7.83. The dollar had one of its quietest days in a long time, finishing less than 1/10 of a point higher. Crude oil up $1.54 a barrel, pushing near $99 a barrel here. As I've mentioned a few times, seems hard to get through that $100 plateau. The gold market down $4 an ounce at 16.13, and the Dow down 11 points at 12,020. Hope everyone has a good evening. We'll get an export sales report in the morning. We hope that could be a little friendly towards the corn market as well. We'll see what kind of numbers we get at 7:30 and give you a report shortly thereafter. Have a good evening.